right?
Okay.
Good, bear with me, you're almost done. Good.
How bad?
Ooh. Feels
Like you got
sneezy.
water up your nose?
Yeah.
Probably, yeah.
So far, we decided we are the most out of shape family. We've taken many breaks, but it doesn't mean we're gonna stop. Bye, room.
Hey.
Good Sunday morning.
Okay. Hello. Quarantine has been really tough. I feel bad saying that because there are people really struggling, and obviously it's very, very important and I'm keeping up with it, but for my mental health wise, it's been really tough.
I've never been in a situation like this before, so really just figuring out how to navigate it and go to school and just like live life as normal as possible has been a very interesting experience.
I'm home. I'm with my 2 kids, which the silver lining of it all is that's amazing having them here.
I'm not staying in Manhattan. I'm going to go up to my house in Woodstock, New York.
It's been about a month now that we have been basically told to stay home. It's kind of getting old.
This just like all kind of hit me. I think it's just like really difficult for everyone, and I'm not alone in feeling this way, but it also really sucks that like physically I am alone.
It kind of threw a wrench into all of my plans.
My son Charlie came home from Europe from being abroad, which was so sad for him. And he brought the COVID virus with him. So he didn't know it when he got here, but after finding out that a bunch of his friends had it, he found out too. So we did a lot of quarantining. He's on the other side of it. So now he's got the plasma and doing what he can to sign up to help out and give blood. The community has been medium, not sympathetic to needing to get out of the house, but also trying to be supportive. It's been very challenging financially and looking at some unemployment situations going on there, so not sure how that's going to impact me, but we'll be finding out fairly soon. Everybody's scared and everybody has different reactions, so we just accept each other and carry on and hope this thing ends really soon.
I got on the elevator and there was another person in it who had packages to be delivered door to door. I took one look and I packed all our stuff and came up to Woodstock, where we have been in total isolation regarding work. I've been talking to all my customers, all of whom are in the same situation. Everybody seems to be strong and bearing up.
Both my husband and I work out of our house. I'm a personal trainer, so health and fitness is extremely important to me. And my husband is in the design and renovation business, and they are considered an essential. So my husband and I are continuing to work. Not much has changed, except for my kids are around more often, and I love that.
All I keep hearing from like my mom's generation, her friends, and like whenever she's on FaceTime is like they've never seen anything like this. It's never happened before.
I have never really seen that many people go on runs or walking or outside with their kids, and now everywhere I go I feel like I see at least like 20 people outside, and that's like never seen that many people before. A lot of the parking lots are empty, obviously, because everywhere is basically closed, which has been really interesting, especially the beach is completely taped off with a guard at the front.
I was really sad to leave school early. Second semester was like really starting to like kick into gear, and I was starting to get comfortable. And then this happened. I'm back in Connecticut with my family, which is okay.
I feel like I finally snapped out of that state of numbness. Now I am realizing what's happening to the world. And that's hard because there's nothing that I feel like I can do besides like donating or like staying in my house. I was just in Spanish class and all of a sudden this kid got an email and the whole class paused. He read it out loud and was like, people have come in contact with coronavirus in Westport. We will be canceling school indefinitely from Thursday on. In that moment, I was so excited and everyone was cheering. And then I just left school and I got in my car and I drove away, and I probably will never go back as a student. I'm really struggling.
I've just been very drained, very, very tired, and it's been really rough on my mental health. I did not sleep last night for more than 2 hours because of like stuff going on. That's really being reinforced by like having to stay in my house and not be able to like go hang out with people, and it's been weird. It's been really weird.
The main triggers of my anxiety right now is like this constant fear that like, what if I have coronavirus and I don't know it? And then if I see someone, I'm giving it to them.
At first, my anxiety was really, really, really bad. My mom and I were fighting every single day. I was just like, ugh, I'm so pissed to be home. Could not figure out how to get into a routine. Now we're a month in. I'm pretty comfortable with like the living situation. We're not really fighting anymore, which is good. Being one of like the only gay kids in my high school was really hard. I sort of turned towards food as a coping mechanism, and I got like really overweight. Since last February, I've almost lost 50 pounds just from realizing that I was mistreating my body. I was doing really well at RISD. I was staying super fit and eating well, and then I came home and started binging and really let myself go. And there was definitely a learning curve in figuring out I'm not in high school anymore and that I can't associate my house and this town with my experience in high school.
I've been feeling a lot more anxious recently, and I used to really like reading the news and like checking headlines and stuff, but now I've definitely stepped back from that a lot. I've been trying to exercise and go on walks as ways to combat that and just kind of be active and keep moving so that I'm not kind of stuck in my own head. I usually try and go on a drive at least once a day to just like change up the scenery a bit, and what I've noticed is there's a lot more people outside than I think I've ever seen living in Westport. I've been trying to read a lot and pick up some new hobbies, so I've started embroidering and just kind of keeping my mind active as well.
We have been speaking with people on the phone and doing Zoom fun things with them. I've been cooking a lot, and I've been gardening a lot, and I've been reading a lot, and I've been cleaning out my closets and throwing everything away, and I've gone through papers that I haven't touched for 20 years. I'm really enjoying enhancing my property, which I've never actually had an opportunity to do.
We've been spending a tremendous amount of family time.
I get to see my best friend once a day to go play sports. It's been a really nice time to get physically healthier. I've been watching what I'm eating, getting some nice family time.
I have been sketching all the time. I've been spending way too much time on my phone. I've been doing a lot of house renovation stuff. I refinished our dining room table, tiled my bathroom. I put up a few doors. I painted the walls in our living room. I've been going to the beach a lot. There isn't too much stuff to do. A lot of just like driving around my favorite parts of town, going to the beach. I'm just really sad to like not be at school, especially during foundation year. It's like a really important year in our whole RISD experience. We're missing out on the long studios and the in-studio time and the live models and just being able to sit down in the studio for hours on end with each other and make work. FaceTiming is great, but I just really miss being able to see people in person.
I miss my friends. I miss being able to go out. I gotta stop watching so much news. It feels like it pollutes my brain every time I do.
I was supposed to go to 2 weddings this year. My little brother was supposed to graduate high school and have his whole like ceremony and party. There's some internships I applied for that are now not happening anymore because of everything going on.
It really does suck that like senior year is ending this way, and I know that it could be so much worse, but at the same time, I'm still sad.
Since it's my senior year of high school, I just really want to have graduation. Like, even if they cancel prom, I'd be like, okay, whatever, but graduation is like the most important thing for me right now.
There's gonna be moments where I'm just going insane and like I'm dyeing my hair and crying in bed and I can't listen to music without crying. There's gonna be moments when I'm like doing TikTok dances and like making cake with my sister. So if anything, this is gonna just teach me how to be more independent. I'm just adjusting to it. and it's hard, but I'm also very fortunate. So that's the mindset I'm trying to have right now.
I'm excited for this to end. I'm kind of freaked out about like figuring out how to get back into like the normal schedule of life.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to an end to this. I am really, I'm really excited at the possibility that we are on the other side of the curve, that the curve is flattening out. Yeah.
Obviously, I hope everyone is safe, happy, healthy, staying at home, social distancing to the best that they can do.
We're making history.